what's going on, guys? I'm sat in the car just ready to go and work out in about 15-20 minutes time. Gonna hit a leg workout and film that for you guys tonight, so that'll be the first upload to the Strongside channel. Let me show you the pre-workout I'm gonna be taking. So this is my little cave of treats. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this lemon and lime C4 tonight, and I'm also gonna take a little bit of the amino energy as well. I kind of change my pre-workouts all the time. I don't tend to take the same thing too often. Like you can see, this one's got a lot less caffeine than your regular pre-workouts. So this one's about 100 milligrams in 2 scoops, whereas this one's about 160 in 1. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be taking tonight. I'm going to go hit squats to start, followed by some sumo squats as well. I'm going to move into leg press. I'm going to do some walking lunges as well, and probably finish off with some calves or hamstrings. I'm not quite decided yet. That's the plan, guys. So I forgot my shaker cup, so I'm going to have to kind of go a little bit freestyle on this one. That is one solid pour. Just a little bit over 1 scoop on this one. And I'm going to change that one up. And this one is the amino energy that I'm going to drop in there. So if you're ever doing this, guys, then obviously you know to take the heap off the top before you pour it, otherwise that shit falls everywhere. Like that. So maybe not the best example, but do as I say, not as I do. It's quite late already, so I don't want to be taking a lot. You can see it's 26 minutes past 8 on the 9th of October. So obviously taking pre-workouts not great when it's too late at night, but I'll be just fine because it's Friday. So I'm gonna get home tonight and do some more work on FitStop, putting together some awesome recipes, doing more research, and I'm telling you guys, this plan that I've got is just so worth the wait. Like, the content I've got, I just cannot wait to share with you. It's gonna be awesome. So if you're not subscribed already, please hit that red button and subscribe. Loads of content to come. Just give me a chance, man. It's gonna be worth it. I forgot to buy a bottle of water before I left, so this is all I had in the car, which is from yesterday. So there's probably about 300 ml of water in there for about 2.5 scoops of pre. But I'm not really concerned with the taste. Never have been, whether it's been protein shakes or whatever. People are like, oh, I don't like the taste, it's too sweet, it's too this, it's too that. Like, just drink it, man. It's gone in 30 seconds. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna drink this, listen to some music, get pumped up for the gym. I had a long day at work, so I'm just wanting to, you know, relax a little bit, get my head in the zone, and then I'm gonna go into the gym, crush legs tonight. And the only thing with my gym is that it's really, really busy. It's an awesome gym, but it's so busy during the daytime that I've got to go there like the last hour before it closes. So like today closes at 10 p.m, so I've got to get there from like 9 till 10 to train. Otherwise there's going to be people all around, and it's just not the best environment. So I don't mind though. I've always trained late in the evening. It's something that I've felt has worked the best for me. In the periods of time where I've gained the most size, I've been eating all day, and then like when it comes to training at night, you're just so full and ready to train. You've got so much energy from fueling the body all day, just ready to go in there and kill it. And like, you know, the best thing you can do is, in my experience, is when you go and train in the evening, you can then eat a meal and just get horizontal for like 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever it is. And that's like the best recipe for just putting on size. You know, you've got the fuel there to repair the muscles, you've got the rest, just sleep in. that's been the most beneficial to me in my years of training anyway. So if you are one of these guys that, has always trained in the morning or something like that, then I would implore you to try something different, because I've done early morning workouts, I've done late evening workouts, and hands down, evening workouts are the one. That's enough talk. Join me in the gym. I'm going to be starting with squats, so catch you there. Hey guys, just jumping on the commentary. So as you're going to see, we are starting with squats on this workout. Just some quick reps with 60 kilograms to really warm up the joints, get the synovial fluid moving, and getting those little pops and cracks out of the knee joints that you get when you just start squatting. You can see I'm on a pretty neutral stance right here, and going just down to 90 degrees and then popping straight back up. I've tried squatting ATG before, or Astergrass, and because I'm 6'2", that puts a huge amount of pressure right in my kneecaps, and it just feels really uncomfortable, and I don't feel like I benefit much from going that extra distance down to the ground. So you can see here I'm squatting with 100 kilograms or 225. I think I got about 10 reps, and it was just gradually increasing the weight and lowering the number of reps. This was my first time filming in the gym on camera, and admittedly it felt a little bit awkward just to pop up the tripod. You can see there's not that many people around, but it was a quieter time, which made it a little bit more bearable, but I'm just trying to find my flow. You can see here I'm on 120 kilograms, which isn't the heaviest I can go, but it felt very heavy on this leg workout, so I only managed 5 reps, and I think that may have been partially due to having people around and focusing more so on like people watching me while I was filming, but it's just something that's going to come with time. And yeah, so here you can see I've adopted a wider stance, and I've moved on to sumo squats from the conventional squats, much wider, toes pointing outwards, and drop the weight back down to 80 kilograms. This exercise is going to hit a lot more of the inner thigh, and if you keep that tension by just coming down and I'm popping straight back up, I'm not locking out my knee joints, this is going to increase the time under tension on the muscle, which is one of the most important factors when it comes to building muscle. The more time under tension there is, the more stress on the muscle, the more you're going to increase the demand for it to grow. So I've worked my way up to 100 kilograms just on here, and as you can see, just on 90 degrees, and making sure I'm not locking out my knees at the top of the movement. I don't squat with any protective bands or anything like that around my knees or knee sleeves, but it's definitely something I want to look at investing in. I train in shorts a lot of the time because it is a lot more comfortable, and because I sweat quite a lot, the knee joints do get cold, and then there's a lot less fluidity there, whereas if I was wearing knee sleeves, then this may mitigate against this. So it's definitely something I'm looking into. Here I've moved on to the leg press. If you pay attention to my foot placement, it's more towards the very bottom of the pad, and this is going to be a quad predominant movement. You can see my toes are coming very slightly off the machine, and that's something I do just to ensure that I'm really activating my quads by driving through my heels. I'll almost exaggerate the toe lift at the end of the movement, and I feel by doing this I get a lot more stress in the quadriceps. I started on 120 kilograms and then just added 40 kilograms each time, which is just a plate on each side, and working my way up to 240 kilograms. So I did 12 reps of the first 3 sets, And when I got up to 240 kilograms, because that's getting somewhere near to my max, I dropped it down to 6 reps, and I challenged myself to get 6 reps on every set, doing a drop set from 240 kilograms all the way down to just 80. Here you can see is the 240. I just grinded out the 6 reps and then dropped the weight, stripping 1 plate on each side, carrying on and doing another 6 reps. If you have a training partner that can help you strip the weight, then that's even better, because it will allow you just keep pushing and minimize the rest period in between, keeping the burn and activating different muscle fibers. You may notice as well that I'm just on the back pad. I'm not actually sat on the bottom portion of the seat. This is because in order for me to get a full range of motion, I need to be a little bit higher up on the seat, because otherwise I feel a lot of pressure building up in my lower back. Whether it's the fact that I have a long back or it's just the way I'm built, it feels very uncomfortable if I sit fully in the seat and then try and get a full range of motion. It just creates a lot of pressure right down in my coccyx. So it's just something that I've learned to adapt to just by sitting a little bit higher up on the seat. It's more so affecting me with heavier weight as opposed to like a lighter weight. So you'll see I'm probably sat flat on the seat when I get down to the lower weights as I am now. But still going, grinding out 6 reps on each set. So that's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 reps in this one set. Just grinding it out. This is something that I've always included in my training. I've always incorporated drop sets into my workouts. Whatever exercise it is, I'll ascend up in weight and down in reps. On the very last set, I'll always do a drop set, whatever exercise it is. So if I work my way up to 100 kilograms on the bench, then I'll always drop that to either 80 or 60 or even both, and do like a double or a triple drop set just to really push that muscle beyond failure. So that is the end of that drop set. As you can see, I was completely exhausted. I'm just going to let you listen to some raw footage explaining the walking lunges. So far I've done squats, I've done sumo squats, I've done leg press with one horrible drop set at the end. You don't need a huge amount of weight. I see guys putting like 9, 10, 11 plates on there, and I'm getting just as much benefit out of using smaller weight. Like, I'm a firm believer that you can stress the muscles incredibly with like a lighter weight, and then you've just got so much more of a capacity to build up from that. So that's the way I've always trained. I've always tried to make light weight seem really heavy and stress my muscles as much by using correct form, and then gradually increasing the weight. Not just going in there stupid, doing quarter reps on leg press. It's just not gonna get you anywhere. So the next exercise is gonna be walking lunges. I'm gonna show you 2 variations. One of them is just like a normal standing, 1 foot in front of the other, go forward, forward, and that's quad predominant. So if you want to build your quads or target just quads in this leg workout, then I'd suggest just doing that one. If you want to hit a little bit of the glutes and the hamstrings as well, the second variation is going to be a step by step, but 1 foot's going to come slightly out to the right or to the left hand side. And then you're going to bring the other foot up for stabilization, contracting the glute on the left hand side, then step forward with the left, and then so forth, repeating that till for one stretch of the studio. So you can see right now, I'm in the studio. This is the quietest part of the gym right now, so I'm going to be doing, that's going to be my set, is going to be from one side to the other, and then I'm going to have maybe 15-20 seconds rest, and then I'm going to change it up to the second variation. So I'll go in depth with this as I'm walking along so you can understand. So you're going to place the weight on your shoulders, and then what you're going to do, I'll show you the second variation first because the first one's pretty self-explanatory. So for the second variation, what you're going to do, you're going to step forward at a slight angle, coming down, not letting your knee go past your toes on the foot that you're stepping with. You're going to press up with your glute and your quad on the right hand side, whilst bringing up this left leg with the toes here to stabilize. And then you're going to twist this left leg inwards and contract your glutes to thrust your hips forward. And that's really going to engage your hamstrings, your glutes, quads stabilizing on the other leg. And then you're going to bring this forward, and you're going to do the same on the left. So you're going to step forward to the left, coming down, not letting the knee go past the toe, contracting the glute and the quad on the left leg now, stabilizing with the right, bringing this up, and you're going to squeeze forward. That's the second variation. That's going to hit the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings. It's like an all-round mass builder for the legs. And when you use a weight, something like 20 kilograms or 45 pounds, that's going to be an absolute burner when it gets to rep number 20, 30, however long the distance is that you're going to go. The first variation is just a standard stepping straight up and straight back down. So you're going to come down, you're going to slowly sit in to the rep, not allowing your knee to go past your toe on the foot that you're stepping forward with. And then you're going to stand up and then come straight into the second step, repeating exactly the same, forward and again. So they're going to be your two variations. I'll do some sets now so you can see it in action. Let's do it. Walking like I shit my pants. So that is it, guys. Just want to talk about the workout a little bit. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this is my first time recording in the gym. So it was like a pretty big thing for me to train there on camera with people around as well. Everyone's looking and passing comments. Obviously it's just getting used to it. So apologies if the workout seemed a little bit awkward or anything like that. You can see with the squats, I went up to 120 kilograms, and I mean it's not about the weight regardless, but that for me is not the heaviest I can go, and I think a lot of it was just a bit of a mental block. I was not focused on squats whatsoever. I was more concerned with the people around me, and I just felt a little bit uneasy. But like I said, it's gonna come with practice. Nobody started off like a perfect guy, camera ready. You need to find your footing, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. I enjoyed working. I'm trying out different methods. I did the commentary over the top of the video footage, and I also explained the walking lunges, for example, to the camera. So depending on which one you prefer, if you could just comment below and let me know what kind of approach you prefer, whether it's an in-depth explanation face to face, or whether it's talking over the video footage. Whichever one you prefer, then I'm more than happy to go ahead with that. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, I welcome any feedback. I just want it to be the best possible content I can provide to you guys. I felt like I got a good workout. My quads are completely pumped. The 5-set drop set on the leg press absolutely destroyed my quads, and you can tell I've had a good workout. The car is steamed up in the time that I filmed this. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you've got faith in me. I have a lot more content to bring. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Welcome any feedback. I'll catch you next time.